Shalom Aleichem Rabbi. I want to share with you this week a klein of art on this week's Parshas, something that was, an insight into an area in life that we may come across once in a while. Avram Avinu comes to make a transaction. He wants to acquire Maras Machpelah, and he knows that the owner of Maras Machpelah is currently Ephraim Achiti. And the Torah tells us that Ephraim Achiti is Yoshev b'toich b'nei Ches, and it's written without a vav. And Rashi comments that Oisei Hayoim, on that day, Ephraim was elected Sar on b'nei Ches. It was the election day, today's election day. So Ephraim became the Sar over b'nei Ches, the most important person in b'nei Ches. And on that day, Avram Avinu came to make a business deal with him. Now, I was going through the Rashis and I was asking myself, why is it so important for me to know that was election day? Who cares about election day? Why is that important that I have to know that Avram Avinu came to make his deal on the day that he became the Sar? And I was thinking to myself, although this was a transaction, a business deal, and there's a lot of talk, was Avram Avinu taken for a ride? Was he not taken for a ride? Whatever the case may be. To me, it shed light on fundraising, believe it or not. On fundraising. I've tried it once, twice. I haven't been so successful in it, but, to each his own. Every fundraiser knows that when you come to that house, when you have to knock on that door, especially if you're alone without a big Talmid Chacham or whatever the case may be, It's scary. They say over from the Panovich Rav and others, they knock on that door and they say tefillah, halavai that he shouldn't open the door. I'm just doing my ishtadlus. I hope he doesn't open the door. It's hard. It's hard to knock on that door, especially if it's a big door, or it's a house that you can't imagine. Some houses, it's scary. Push it like you have to go through a whole security system, whatever it is. Knock on the door. It's not an easy thing to do. And I think this is the message Rashi's coming to tell us. Is that, Habibi, you should know, before you walk to this doorstep, V'hu Yoshav b'soich b'nei Ches. Yoshav, without a vav, Yoshav. He used to sit like everybody else. He was like everybody else. Yena, Gvir. Yeah, he used to live in Westgate too. Now he lives in a big house. Yeah, he used to be just like everybody else. Simple guy. And Oishay Hayoim, that you, Avram Avinu, have a need. You need Maras. Oishay Hayoim Nesmana L'Gdula. Because you need from him something. That's why he was Oimed L'Gdula. When you're knocking on that door and you have a tzorech lo aleinu, if it's for somebody sick or if it's to even pay your bills, whatever the case may be, or and I'm not talking about those fancy fundraisers, with chashuv organizations, with pamphlets, with screens, and they could show you all of their amazing work that they do. And in a sense, it's much easier. A guy who's going around collecting because he's a nebuch, he needs help. It's intimidating to go to a gvir. It's intimidating. But the Rabbeinu Shalom, Chazal, Rashi, the Torah Alein is telling you, Lekach nismane, oisa yoim ola l'gdula, so that he can help you. You're the reason why he was ola l'gdula. It's a murdik tugang, a way of looking at it, a big chizuk. We should never need it. And I think that's the oimek of the Divrei Rashi, Divrei Chazal in this week's Parsha. Somebody showed me that you have the same Maimer Chazal came out by Loit last week. Rashi brings it. I overlooked it. And there's what to be misbainin over there too. I'll leave that for you. And that's enough for this week. Kol Tuv. Hatzlacha Rabbah.